なんだこいつは。何かが見ている。タコのような。なんだ。
Who goes there?
どこだここ。
That nightmare again.
また悪夢か。
I
あ、
need a drink.
屋敷？
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you
気
feel?
分最悪だよ。
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
で、なんで
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
ブラッド
Who
リー、
else would it be?
いや、死んだじゃん。
Mr. Pierce,
死んだ
are
よ
you
ね。
all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
うん。ブラッドリーにチャールズが生きているのを見たはずです。
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the
ホーキン
fire.
スが、
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
なんで
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
この巡査はどういうことだ？
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
別人というか、的な可能性。記憶を失っているの
Bradley,
か。
what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any
下っ
tunnel.
ていった記憶はない。
No,
いや、
we were
我
in the
々は
manor
屋敷にいた。
then,
そして、
Then what?
そして、
I,
その後の記憶は
the
ぼや
rest
け
is
てい
quite
る。
blurry.
お
I
ー
don't recall how I came
何
back.
かされたのかよ。
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
本当に記憶を失ってるのか。
Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me
説明
how
できないよ、あんなの。
Mr. Sanders died.
でもこっちやっても頭おかしいんじゃねって終わるような激しい発作の一種ですに一回してみ
Sanders
る。
started screaming and convulsing.
とりあえず、
Convulsing. That
病歴
doesn't
に
fit
一致
with
し
his
ないわよ。
history.
Then his body got all crooked.
曲がってしまったん
What
だ。
in God's name? And you were alone with him?
He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the culprit.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed
う
something
ん、
here?
何の話なんだ。
This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector.
有名な
I
美
guess you
術
can still
品
pay a visit to
コ
his
レクタ
wife,
ー、
Irene Sanders.
奥さん。
An art collector, you say?
なるほど。
That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's
う
suffering.
ん。
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
せやな、真相を知らない。慎重にここは行きまし
You're
ょう。
right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
命
I'll
運を
go to
左
see
右します。
Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's
ああ、
death.
今の選択肢とかによって、
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
こう、まあ、展開が変わったかもしれないってことかな。なるほど。で、これからサンダースさんの奥さんに話を聞きに行くと。まあ、お話を聞こうということで。 探偵が家に向かったってところか、今。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
どうぞ。お邪魔しま
However,
す。
before we go any further, please know that my husband died.
ああ、知ってるんだ、も
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well.
う。で、なぜかキャットがいる。なんでだ？おやおや、ちょっと目つけられてるから、
You know each other.
知り合いなんですか？
Briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's
必ず
death.
ばったりと。
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
そうとも
You're
言う。
investigating France's death.
誰に雇われて？
Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
うんうんうん。
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office,
キャッ
Irene.
トは果たして何のために、何の
Very well,
話を
Miss Baker.
しに来てたんですかね。
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that
ここ
you've
も
much to tell
な
me.
かなかの立派なお宅ですね。よいしょ。
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday,
昨日で
I met him
す。
at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her.
彼
That's
女
all
の
he
絵の
talked
こと。
about.
うん。
Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone.
ああ、
The
なる
fact
ほど
is
ね
that。I have not been allowed to see
もう
him
ずっと会っ
since
て
he
な
was
かったん
interned.
だ。
You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and
う
even
ん。
talk
ま
with
あ、
him
たま
the
たま
day
っちゃ
he
たまた
died.
まですけれ
How
ど
was
ね
he?。Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
とりあえず、空気の
Did
話
your
を。
husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
空気について。
Well, you can't imagine that's all he
その
talked about.
話しかしま
It's
せんでした。
exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a
絵
painting
画なんですか？
by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself,
うんうんうん。
if you feel so
後で
inclined.
見てみよ
It
う
is
かな、
my
見れ
only
たら。
lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in
ギャ
that
ラリーには
gallery
立ち入ら
again.
ない。
But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
The
The day the
これは何だろう。
Shambler came into the Sanders'
空
lives.
気がサンダースの人生に現れた日。サラ・ホーキンスと隣にサンダースが写っている写真。はあ、はあはあはあ、お、再現。
Did she
これ
really
これは
care for him after all?
拒絶の手紙。遺体を返すことはできないと死んじゃった。こちらで処理する旨の署名をいただいている。ひでえ話だな。何にも知らされずに。じゃあ、再現。で、さてと、まずはこちら。心理学。
Francis Sanders and
フラ
Sarah
ンスさん
Hawkins
サラ・ホーキンスは近しい関係だっ
friends
た。
even?
友人といっていい関係だったのだろうか？調査。
Sanders' accession register.
空気の隣にやっとだと書いてある。
Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the
絵を
painting?
売ること。サラ・ホーキンスが
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
自分の死に気づいていたのだろうか。サラも売る気はなかったということか、その空気の絵を。心理学。
He didn't want Sanders
彼女は
to
サンダー
have
ス
the
にこ
painting.
の絵を持ってほしくはな
She
かっ
must
た
have。felt devastated.
うん。
Was Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
で、なんだ？グロい。
The Shambler.
空
I
気
need
だ。
to see it.
見る必要があるな。その絵を見たことによって目というか、目を怪我しちゃったのか。自分で潰したのかな？いるね、キャットさん。
A strange Amerindian
ア
pendant.
メリカ先住民のペンダント。
I could use one of those.
睡眠薬。俺も一つ必要かもしれない。
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting. To finally
最
give it
終
away
的
for
には
nothing.
タダで譲った。権力。空いたし。サンダース画廊の鍵。
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective.
怒ってん
Try
の？
not to make a habit of it.
ど
I've
こ？
got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
サラ・ホーキンスが描いた別の絵
Another
さ。
painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
これは話していいのかね？
And
一応、
you, what brings you to
キャ
the
ットは
Sanders
何をしにここに？
I'm here on business.
仕事。
Irene
あ
asked me to
あ、絵を
liquidate all
元
these
気に描いてく
paintings.
れ。
She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
絵はもう全部手放すと言ってたからね。
There aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network
うんうんう
and a
ん
means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
まだ話せるかな？
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
チラチラ。次行こう。ガチャガチャ。オープン。おっと、ここが。ここは待って、なんでこんなものがあるの？ちょっと待って。なんで隠れられる場所があるんですかね？うわお。